Hello, breeders, old breeders, new breeders. We're back with WWE ECW. It's episode number 34 in our weekly series where we review WWE ECW. We've gone through multiple eras, and this one should likely be called the Vince McMahon era, as he's back. No, he can't be back. Guess who's back? Oh, he's shitting on all the ECW guys. Oh, fucking hell. He's shitting on all 4 ECW originals that have stayed by, and Tommy Dreamer. But yeah, it's episode 34. It's the January 30th, 2007 edition. And yeah, seemingly this is Vince deciding he needs to give ECW a WrestleMania match, and he hasn't fully figured it out yet. Now obviously we'll get into that later on in the segment. But fuck me, it's such a strange move. Obviously, I suppose you keep up to you keep track of all the Vince segments, and I'll go through all the matches.
We'll run through the Vince segment right now. Why not? He goes. So first he comes in. He sees Marcus Corv on Monty Brown, and obviously Monty Brown's in. He's leathery
He's in his tights.
Yeah, he's in his tights, and like,
wasn't wrestling though.
He wasn't wrestling, and he goes to, "Hello, Mr. McMahon," and McMahon goes, "I see you, Marcus." Respectful, and then he comes over. If I can do this good, he's Sandman's like this.
Hold on, keep going, but pause when you're done.
Sandman's like this. He's like leg up on the table, and he's like, "Hello, Vince," and that's part one. Yeah, so as I was saying, Sandman's fucking legs are like that. Up, and then he snots at Vince, and Vince is like, "Gonna say something to me?" And he's like, no. And he's like, "You drinking on the job?" "Yeah, what are you gonna do, Vince? Fuck you." And then he meets Tommy Dreamer, and he says, "You dream, I live in reality." He just buries Tommy Dreamer, which I love.
What sort of name is that? Shit is what it is, basically.
And then he goes up to Sabu. I'm not gonna get Ash to say it, so I'll just say it. He goes, "I thought I was in Texas. Wait, no, I thought I was in Afghanistan. Wait, hold on, I recognize you. You're a member of the Taliban." And I just went,
went down like a lead balloon.
Because I laughed when he said, "I'm in Afghanistan," and then I realized, oh wait, I know what's coming next. Because the Afghanistan bit, I don't mind. It is a very 07 joke. That's fine. Yes. It's just the bit where he goes, "You're part of the Taliban." And I went, ooh, very topical nowadays, guys. Very topical. In 2024.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then obviously he meets Balls Mahoney, and I feel like based Vince. Because Vince's like, "You're not Irish. Ireland's. You're Northern Irish. You're not from the Republic, so you're not Irish." Yeah, Vince. Oh, up the rock.
Vince also not Irish. Let's be honest. He's as Irish as people in Boston. Like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking Irish." It's like, okay.
Fucking. Funny how the Taliban's not acceptable, but the IRA is. See?
It's it's a strange one.
They did beat them in like a fictional war somehow, but that show I want to react at one point. It's unhinged as shit. But yeah, that's all the segment.
I do not.
That's all the segments, and then I will get to obviously when he comes out. So let's start it off.
Okay, so kicking off the show, you have Matt Striker taking on CM Punk. CM Punk, seen with a new shirt. He reuses one of his best moves that he stopped using for some reason. He reuses the old butterfly backbreaker, which is what I make his signature in all the games. Because the running the knee shit. It's a good move, but as a signature, nah.
Roger Strong.
It can be a signature in all but name.
Yeah.
Striker wins with a dodgy roll up whilst grabbing the ropes.
Yeah.
3 minutes 55.
Yeah, not a lot to say here. Matt Striker's fucking pecker was showing, I tell you what.
His Bobby's out.
His Bobby was fucking in full swing. This match was all right. It's not really a great way to hype up the crowd, but it was all right. Yeah. You? Any thoughts?
No, it was It was fine. It was okay enough. It was solid sound. Like, I like Matt Striker. I like CM Punk. Yeah. Not much to say. Striker wins. And it feels like they've been feuding for about 2 months now. So, great. Guess we're going to see Matt Striker versus CM Punk next week. Next up, we have the long match of the show. We have Hardcore Holly taking on Rob Van Dam. This goes 15 minutes. It's a long one, back and forth. It's actually pretty decent, honestly. It's a decent match. But the shock result is Hardcore Holly wins. Why the fuck? How has Hardcore Holly beaten Rob Van Dam? How? I don't understand.
It's again.
Make it make sense.
It's a baffling one. Like it's something you laugh at, but it's in the moment it feels like the right decision. But which you will get to later on in the show, obviously with a bit of hindsight. But
excuse me.
But they're obviously building the ECW. They're alluding to something of the ECW originals, which does include Rob Van Dam. So why is he losing? That's my question. If you're having, because this is obviously going to be at WrestleMania, and your ECW champion, spoiler alert, is not defending on WrestleMania because he's with Trump. So this is like your ECW match, and it's like
he's with Trump in the match.
Yeah.
In the match. Yeah, I don't know. So there's some politics joke.
It's the one.
You can make that. Not me. Never make that.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, it's the joke I said that he uses in court whenever they say he's racist. He just pulls up that match. Hey guys, not racist. I have a black friend.
Not racist. Bobby Lashley.
He
was paid to be there. Not racist still.
He does this. Hold on, just gonna phone Bobby very quickly. Hold on, Bobby. Bobby.
Hey, Big Bob.
Bobby, you there?
Call me Bobby. Hey, Big Bob.
Just calling him and it goes to front.
Yeah, Hardcore Holly, he's grounded. You think that RVD's gonna hit the frog splash. He gets up, hits him with a little sidekick, the little fly swatter. I don't fucking know what the fuck that kick's called. And he picks him up. He knocks him off the ropes. RVD tries to go for the frog splash, fucking counters it and kicks his leg in. He sells that he can't hit the Alabama Slam because his back hurts, and then he then he throws him to the ring post, and then picks him up for the Alabama Slam and wins. Oh, me bloody back! Oh, fucking hell! Nothing's changed. He's just more. If anything, he'd be heavier. But yeah, Hardcore Holly wins. Will he challenge for the ECW title? No, he fucking won't. Nothing matters. Nothing matters in ECW. I still genuinely believe they should have had a fucking mid-card belt.
Yeah. Fucking, what's wrong with my hair? I can't leave my hair like this for the rest of the video.
Like, they desperately needed a mid-card belt. You find a lot of a tag belt, there aren't any tag teams in ECW.
The FBI.
You don't need tag teams. Yeah. Great. Like, you don't need tag teams. But you could make a tag division. But, like, why the fuck didn't they make any different belts? It's not like the belts didn't exist. Just have a TV title. You fucking had one back in the day.
And they weren't even on TV for most of the time because they were kicked off by TNN.
Like, you have the belts. You use the old ECW title. Well, you made a new one, but it's the same shit. Like, fucking... I don't know. It's stupid. It is very stupid to me. But, like, Hardcore Holly, perfect for it.
Yeah.
My perfect mid-card belt on ECW, so it's even less meaningful than all the other ones. Fuck's sake. And they only had one belt for, like, 4 years.
Yeah, it's true.
Mate, how the fuck did the show keep going? How the fuck did they still get paid?
Money, I bet.
Fucking sci-fi, you idiots.
I know. Right
Then
now,
again, it is a science fiction channel, so who the fuck cares what's going on there?
they have Kevin Thorne. That'll save the channel.
Exactly. As an extreme expose segment, they do the little dance again. Once again, Kelly is the only one who can't dance. Like, I don't understand why she's the main figurehead and she's the shittest one. Like, Layla can dance. She does the splits. She got a push-up bra. That's, I don't know. That's what they seem to angle towards. Brooke has an ass. She does indeed. It is indeed there. But they make Vince interrupt it, and the chant and the crowd actually boos. They've not booed a single thing in this fucking night at all. Yeah, boo, it's the women you go. Oh, fuck it. I made the joke, but they're just waiting for SmackDown to fucking happen. Please, SmackDown, please.
And then Finch obviously goes on a tirade about ECW, and Ashman, if this was all 5, like, yes, I understand, one night stand Finch doing this, but this is like the 30th of January 07. They don't give a shit.
ECW's dead in the fucking water, and you've decided now is the time that you need to say, yeah, ECW sucks, and everybody's like, what fucking time is it again? Why the fuck am I even here? Like, no one, your originals are all gone. Why are you doing it now? Why aren't you fucking... it's so stupid. They obviously, Heyman wouldn't have wanted it, right? Heyman would have went, not fucking doing that, that's shit.
Yeah.
Or at least in a different way. Obviously, he'd probably have, like, fucking... He'd probably fill it up to fuck. Like, alright, for fucking... He'd probably have a mixture, right? He'd probably have, like, Sandman, Sabu, RVD, and, like, Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have them, and, like, Punk's, like, fucking holding up ECW. He's fully embraced it. And then he'd probably, if he had to have Big Show, probably have Big Show against. If he didn't leave and quit or whatever the fuck he did.
Yeah, if the original plan went through, this still buckles me that this was the original plan 20 years, well, it would have been 20 years on? Yeah, roughly 20 years on, 1987. The original plan for the Trump-McMahon match, the original pitch, they pitched to Trump. Before, obviously, he couldn't do the test and shit. That's Hogan, by the way. Hogan was supposed to be in Trump's corner because he was a part of WrestleMania 3. He endorsed the Trump Towers of WrestleMania 3 and all that shit. So there's history there, and plus it's recent history with him, with MAGA and all that. But that's later on. But at this time, he's with Hogan, and McMahon was supposed to have Big Show. And they were gonna recreate the Hogan slamming Andre with fucking Big Show was gonna be one of the spots. I'm not making it up. That was a genuine pitch, and they couldn't get. And obviously Big Show fucked off, so they went, all right, we have the Great Khali. The Great Khali went no, and Hogan couldn't pass the physicals, so they went, fuck it.
Sake.
Get Bobby Lashley
What's
and
even the point, man?
It's just it's just like. It's just the fact you're doing Hogan versus Big Show in 07. It's what buggles me. Like, not even 97 could they sell tickets. Never mind 07.
Yeah. Like...
It would have...
What's the point, man?
It would have stunk this show out, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, like, if Heyman's probably pitch went through, then probably would have been like ECW Extremists versus like Raw or SmackDown, I guess, to put them on the show.
Yeah. But he just essentially goes, hey, all you ECW guys are shit. And it is like, it's not even the fact. Why didn't they have... I get that most cunts left after December to December.
And one night stand.
But, like, surely you could have given them more money to at least still be around. Because your ECW originals, as we said before, it's Sandman, Sabu, RVD, Balls Mahoney, and Tommy Dreamer. Like, fucking what the fuck is that?
Like
shit.
I could give you a dream lineup that would, at this time, if I could reasonably pick. We're including TNA here because let's be honest, both these fuckers are in TNA. You could have had the Dudleys. You could have had Rhino. You could have had Raven. Raven could still go to some extent at this time. I know people rather not talk about mid-2000s Raven. He could still go. Or if you had to mix them, you have the Dudleys, RVD, Sabu, and Sandman. And if you want Dreamer, get Dreamer in there.
Nobody wants him.
But you could have offered the Dudleys a shit ton of money.
But yeah, like if the Dudleys were fucking 10 times better.
Yeah.
And that way you could actually argue that establishing a fucking
tag division.
You could be establishing a tag division off of it as well.
Yeah, but at least if they went to WWE, we could have avoided Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner versus Team 3D in 2007. We need to watch that match. One of the worst matches possible.
But didn't Bubba Ray do a really dodgy promo, at the Scott Steiner where he did a fucking like a Latino accent?
I think he did. I think
that's what I remember from it.
The one TNA Team 3D promo that sticks out to me is just LAX have Brother Runt, who is Spike Dudley, held hostage in the ring, and Bubba's like, "Don't shoot him, and then Conan responds with, "Hey, just like the US police, you shoot first and ask questions later," and fucking taser him.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's and also, why now? If you do it at One Night Stand 05, sick. You do it at One Night Stand 06, banging. You do it on the first episode of ECW, great. But a year on, why the fuck are you doing it now? No one cares anymore. No one fucking cares about ECW. Mate, you even fucking say it to the crowd. The crowd's like, yeah, all these guys suck. And they're like, yeah, to be fair, they have a point. No one fucking cares anymore. RVD went from WWE champion to losing to Hardcore Holly. Fucking Sandman, he doesn't even appear anymore. Right, first fucking 6 weeks of ECW, there's some random cunt in the ring saying, "I fucking hate ECW." Me and Sam goes, fucking wrecks him. It's great fun. Sabu, he wrestled Rey Mysterio One Night Stand 06. He wrestled for the World Heavyweight Championship. He basically, he didn't win, but he basically won in our hearts. Dreamer, never mind. I'd fire him already. He'd be gone. He wouldn't have even appeared at either of them.
I mean, he's a core part
and who's the final one? Have I gone through everyone?
Balls.
Yeah, and Balls Mahoney, who is actually over somehow. He's the only cunt who's actually been good in this era of ECW, just because he's been the only fucker who actually wrestles on a regular basis. He's simple, he's effective, he's got some nice moves in him. But he's the only one who people actually give a shit about in this current folk. Yeah, sure, people like RVD. But not as much as they did about 6 months ago. Then you have Vince, who's like, you guys are shit. You signed them, you daft cunt. You signed these contracts saying, fuck it, let's do ECW again. One last run for ECW. I'm going to sign all these shit cunts who should never get a contract in the 2000s at all, other than Sabu and RVD. But fuck it, yeah, I'm going to sign all these guys, and I'm going to just make this show shit. I'm going to make it fucking shit. I'm going to get a vampire who fucking bites a neck, but is also like a werewolf. I'm going to get a straight edge guy, and I'm going to get fucking Marcus Corvon, who was much cooler as Monty Brown, and I'm going to take away any of the cool shit about it. Fuck the Pounce. The Pounce is shit. I'm going to finish the match with an armbar. Fucking what is the point, man? I don't get it. I don't... Why? Why do you need to do this? You don't. Just don't do it now. You missed the fucking time. Oh yeah, that's my rant on this.
And moving swiftly on, Finch introduces someone that should be ECW material, who should be the champion of the brand, Elijah Burke. And Elijah Burke comes out, and they do a photo op, and Finch is shaking his hand with Elijah Burke, and as pointing this out, couldn't stop looking. So he's obviously supposed to stand there, shake his hand, and look in the camera, but he keeps going like Vince does, just like that.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, Vince, smile for the camera. Fuck's sake, stop blinking, you cunt. You've probably taken thousands of pictures.
And then the extremists come out, and they beat up Elijah Burke. And then so I want you to do the commentary if you don't mind, because I'll do the fan. Just do random commentary. It doesn't matter.
It's just like, oh, they're picking up Elisha Burke here. They're gonna go through the table. Yeah, you just said one cunt. TNA. Like, what? TNA. Fucking, you're not even enunciating it properly. TNA. Oh, buddy, yeah, Elijah Burke's been picked up. He's about to get through this table. TNA. Fuck off. Fuck off. What's the point of you? And that's, and then they all pointed in. Fucking Sabu forgets to stand up. Dreamer's screaming like, Sabu, get up.
No, Sabu.
Get up. We need to look at the camera. Get up. And then they just stare down Vince for a while. And it's the fucking thing where it's like, this ECW shit, I'm going to bring in one guy who's already been here and has been here for months, but I'm going to say he's the future of ECW. But I'm only going to bring out one of them when I've been insulting all these cunts for the last hour. Wow, you guys fucking shit, you are. Jesus. Oh, yeah, I've got my guy. My guy's cooler than all of you. We've just beaten up your guy. Yeah, that sucks.
Do you...
Moving on.
Right, very quickly, do you know who's in the new breed?
Roughly. There's not Elijah Burke, Matt Striker. I think Kevin Thorne's in it for fucking reasons. Why is he in a fucking team of anyone? He's a vampire, for fuck's sake. And is the last one Monty Brown?
Yes, it's Elijah Burke, Matt Striker, Kevin Thorne, CM Punk for 2 weeks, and Monty Brown.
But like, it's such a shit group, man.
But my question...
none of them, other than Punk, none of them actually get any reaction from anybody.
But I hopefully going through this, I want to know, is it worse than the New Blood Rising? What WCW did in the 2000, where Vince Russo, because Vince obviously, it's totally not sarcasm. Vince Russo, definitely one of the greatest bookers of all time, had a brilliant idea where he went, okay, all these old cunts, yeah, you're all going to be heels. All the originals are going to be heels. And who's going to be the baby faces? No, the baby faces are going to be the New Blood Rising. And then obviously they're all cheering for the older guys, because they're like, we know Ric Flair, we know DDP. Who the fuck's Justin? Who's PJ Polanco? Who the fuck is he? I know he's probably in WWE by that point, but still. But yeah, I hope it's better than the New Blood Rising.
I will say, obviously, as someone who, as we've been watching every ECW, we have been fucking sorely lacking stories. So I'm not against the story as a whole. It's just the choices of the timing of when to do it. Like, yeah, sure, great. Fucking put all the new ECW guys against the old ECW guys. Great idea. If you did it at the start of ECW, but you slowly have it, you kind of had it anyway, so you had the Big Show against it. But if I was doing it, and this may be shit, because I've not really thought it out, but I'd have Big Show start off as like, fuck ECW, you guys are all shit, but then obviously you have him having the fucking Extreme Rules matches, you have him having it, and slowly he defects to ECW. It's his fucking brand now. He's the world champion. He's proud. He's gonna batter off all these outsiders to ECW. Like, he was bleeding each week for it was like 4 weeks, but and then they just pulled the plug. But I'd have that. And then you have fucking Big Show and all the originals, because fuck it, why not? Against a bunch of the new guys and see what happens. But obviously, that was like a year ago now. That was like 6 months ago.
And I guess the closing match is... Oh, they also show a segment it will be reacting to, probably coming out on the Monday. When this video goes up, it'll be coming out the next Monday. They're teasing who will The Undertaker accept at WrestleMania. Obviously, this is going to be a separate video, so if you want to... We're going to react to it. If it gets claimed, it gets claimed. I'll do the fucking edits where we pause the video and shit, but we're going to try and do some work around it. It's going to be in like 240p, so I can't really be copyrighted.
I mean, let's say this. We haven't gone to that point yet. Bobby Lashley beats Test pretty conclusively. Yeah. gets a power slam on him quite quickly. Quite a surprise victory, but not a surprise because Bobby Lashley is the champion and probably he's not going to be the champion for long, but he is the champion they chose. In the end, Test comes out. Well, Test gets kind of pushed out of the ring. He's a bit angry, and then they kind of mention like, oh, maybe Bobby Lashley will be the one that Undertaker faces at WrestleMania. Gong! Fucking Undertaker appears at ECW. I thought they were just going to play the gong as a sign, and the commentator's going to be like, oh my god, the Undertaker's going to fight the ECW champion. I don't know why that's Joey Styles. That's Joey Styles. But he shows up. Test tries to hit Bobby Lashley with a chair, but ends up taking a choke slam instead. And as we said, that leads us to the segment where they will proceed to say, oh, who's the Undertaker gonna face at WrestleMania? And it's definitely gonna be Bobby Lashley. Definitely 100% gonna be Bobby Lashley. It will be for sure. Definitely, yes.
So yeah, look out for that coming soon. It'll be up before the next ECW episode because I think it's a fun little segment. Obviously, whenever we get to it, we're not gonna watch the full Raw, but I am forcing them. So we will be reacting to the what's considered an iconic Raw match, which is Cena versus Shawn Michaels. That will be the other bonus episode whenever we get to when that takes place, because I really want to watch the match, and I feel like I have Ash with me. It might be shit, but at least I have Ash who will complain throughout watching the match because he did not want to watch the match, but I forced him to watch the match. But that's like in April. But yeah, it is genuinely like if I'm theorizing, if I had to pick the perfect main event of WrestleMania 23, it has to be between Cena and Batista. No offense to Lashley.
Big Show Bobby Lashley. Run it back.
Sorry, Mark. Why'd you come into your office, Vince? Well, sorry, Mark. You see, there's been a change of plans. You were the main event, but Big Show came back. So, main event's changed, baby. But yeah, we will see you in the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.